Hello friends and welcome to Saroj's Kitchen. How are you all doing today? Um, Necessity is the mother of all inventions is a proverb that probably we all might have heard and we might have written an essay over it during the school days. But how actually it means true fell upon me during this quarantine and lockdown period. During this period we have to do away with whatever is available at home, and we can't just go out for buying things that we actually needed every now and then. So and also we have a responsibility of satisfying the taste buds of each and every member in the family. So today it happened so that I suddenly required some cheese, and I had done away with most of my cheese in the home. There was nothing left, and so I started looking for, oh my god, what can I do now? So I started researching on the net, surfing through different recipes which would tell me how to make a mozzarella cheese. And one of the easiest recipe I used, and I made mozzarella cheese at home. And believe me, it turned out really good, very elasticated, and the recipe was super easy. So I am going to share a video with you all and the recipe of making a mozzarella cheese. Hopefully it will also help you all. So let's dive into it and look at the recipe of making a mozzarella cheese. For making mozzarella cheese, we have taken here 1 liter of full cream milk. It is just raw, right from the market. I have not boiled it, so you have to take that kind of milk. This is almost 1 liter of water, which I am going to heat it up, boil it up. This is some ice water that I have taken here, and some extra water which I am going to add into this 4 tablespoons of vinegar. This is white vinegar, which we will require for making the mozzarella. To add on a little water just to dilute it. Now I am going to heat the milk, but I am not going to bring it to the boil. I have to heat it just enough that even if I dip my finger, it should tolerate it. If you make more hot, what will happen is it will become into paneer and you cannot get mozzarella cheese. So what you need to do is you have to be very careful while boiling it. When you start heating it, just see to it that it becomes lukewarm, and wherein you can dip your finger without feeling the burnt of it. So that much hot only we need to make the milk. This water I need to heat it up. I will not bring it to the boil, but I will see to it that some small bubbles have started coming into it. So it has to be hot enough just before it gets boiled. You need that kind of water, and this we will need later on. First we do heat up the milk as well as the water. So let's see the process. So on one gas I have kept milk to get hot, and on another gas I have kept the water to get hot. Now I am going to use this thing and keep on stirring it. So we will see when it becomes lukewarm. Now the water is ready. You can see it has started showing bubbles below. So I have removed it from the gas, and I have cleaned my hands and fingers. So I am going to just touch the milk and see if it is lukewarm enough and my finger can bear the brunt of it. Yes, it can. So I am going to remove this also from the gas. Now we are going to use the vinegar water to curdle the milk. So I am going to add little by little and keep stirring the milk till it completely curdles. It has started curdling, but once it completely curdles, curdled milk and the water will be separated completely. Still I need to add on more. So I am adding vinegar and I will keep on stirring it. You need to keep stirring it. time, I'll add on more vinegar to it. You can see it is getting curdled. The milk is not completely yet curdled or sour, so I will still add on the vinegar. And keep stirring it. You can see now the way water is there, it has separated. The whole thing has come off very nicely. So we will drain this water. So we have completely drained the thing that we have made it. So the whey is separated and this has been separated off. And now what I am going to do is remove the excess water from it. And put the bowl that we have made into the hot water to tighten it up. And this water, that whey water that we have collected, this can be stored in a fridge for say around 8 to 10 days. It can be used for kneading the dough for rotis, parathas or anything, or it can be used again for curdling of milk. I'll remove this. To make the cheese tight, we are going to wash in this hot water for 2 to 3 times and remove the water from it. See if you can see how it is looking right now. So I am going to again press it and let it go into the water and squeeze all the water from it again. Same way I'll do it 1 or 2 more times. This helps in tightening up of the cheese. So I've removed all the excess water from it. Again I'll go put it into it. Say at least 3 to 4 times you need to do this process. It's looking good enough. So I'm going to remove the excess water from it. And I'm going to put it in a cold water. This is cold water for 2 to 3 times and remove the excess water. Again put it into it. This process just helps it to tightening and remove the excess of vinegar taste from it. All the excess water is removed from it. It's become like one big bowl. So it's become like a ball. With all the excess water removed from it. This is how our mozzarella cheese is made. Now I am taking a very fresh and clean kerchief. You can take even a polythene bag or anything. I am just going to put this cheese into it and I am going to tighten it up.
So whatever excess is there will get removed and the cheese will become tight. So that is how I have made it into a bowl. And now I'm going to keep it in a fridge for say 4 to 5 hours, and then we will see it again. So it's been 4 hours since we had kept our cheese into refrigerator. So now we have removed it and we are going to see it.